Hello mga tol, so meron naman tayong panibagong video na ipapakita sa inyo, na isi-share sa inyo mga tol. So ito, mag-enjoy tayo sa laban ni Manny Pacman Pacquiao versus Velasquez. Ayan. So hanggang 6 rounds lang to guys, kasi medyo malapit-lapit lang to. So sabay natin panoorin tong round na tong napakalumpitan knockouts si Velasquez dito guys. And enjoy tayo sa video na to, and sabay natin panoorin mula umpisa hanggang sa dulo. Don't forget to subscribe.
130 pounds. Professional record 42 victories, including 31 knockouts, 10 defeats, 2 draws, and 1 no contest. Damas y caballeros de Tijuana, Mexico, Hector Velasquez! And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red. Official weight, the same as his opponent, 130 pounds. Professional record, 39 victories, including 30 knockouts, with 3 defeats and 2 bouts even. From General Santos City, Philippines, the 3-time world champion, Manny Pacman Pacquiao! Velasquez, for his part, says, I'm bigger and stronger. He's not really a 130-pound fighter. Even those around Pacquiao would confess that they think his best weight is 126. But he fights at 130, chasing another big fight with Morales. Hard left hand from Pacquiao.
What he may be short in terms of weight, he makes up in explosive punching power.
Produces contact so far, sufficient to demonstrate that Velasquez isn't going to try to hide from Pacquiao's speed and power.
Velasquez saying to Pacquiao, I thought you were a fighter. Let's see you fight me.
Uppercut inside by Pacquiao, stiff right hand by Velasquez, momentarily backs the Filipino star off.
So far, Velasquez has ability to bend his head down has been making it very difficult for Pacquiao to land his favorite punch, a straight left hand, usually with his opponents with their heads up. So far, he hasn't been able to do that because of the low head movement.
There was the straight left hand. He led with it and landed the punch. In the past, Pacquiao has been criticized for repeating the same pattern over and over in the ring, particularly against Juan Manuel Marquez. Jab, jab, left hand. Jab, jab, left hand. Not enough variety. Velasquez avoids a headbutt and bangs Pacquiao twice to the body. Velasquez taking it right to Manny Pacquiao in round 1, and Pacquiao looks as though he didn't exactly expect this.
No, and for the most part, Pacquiao is doing the same thing. He's still trying to land that powerful straight left hand of his.
Pacquiao landed a right. Velasquez landed a right hand after earlier driving Pacquiao back with a left. So they're trading shots just a little bit more than 2 minutes into round 1. It's the kind of fight Manny Pacquiao wants to fight, but against an opponent who looks bigger and stronger.
His opponent is very confident and very focused. I think this Mexican crowd right here is giving him a lot of encouragement.
Saw Pacquiao look to the crowd and shake his head a little bit, as if to say he's trying to butt me with his skull. There's a big right hand by Velasquez. Pacquiao tries to answer straight away with a hard left hand. And there's a good left from Pacquiao. Velasquez holds his hands out as if to say, that didn't hurt.
And actually, headbutts may be a big factor in this fight, the way it's going also.
They flirted with headbutts 3.
Southpaw against conventional fighter, always a danger of a headbutt.
Pacquiao was bothered in the first fight against Morales by a cut that he suffered in the 5th round of the fight. The cut could have been the product of a punch or of a headbutt. Look at the wild swinging that typifies the action to begin round two.
Velasquez is nowhere near the accurate power puncher of Pacman, but he's still coming in very, very determined, and his style seems to be giving a little problem to Pacquiao.
Well, and his size as well, because he's been hit some nice solid punches and walked right through them.
Right. Pacquiao's biggest win was his devastating TKO of Marco Antonio Barrera in San Antonio in November of '03. Since that time, he's been fighting bigger guys. Marquez, Morales, now Velasquez, all of them bigger and stronger than Barrera, and it's been different.
It's been different. He's a very exciting, emotional type fighter, very explosive. But his biggest weakness, if you notice, is after he throws that powerful left hand sometime, temporarily he's out of position because he punches with so much power, and some of these guys come back with right hands and they catch it.
What about the fact that he's such a rampant offensive attacker that he has a still head and is not that difficult to hit?
That's true.
Morales certainly took advantage of that in outboxing him earlier this year. Used Pacquiao's head as a target for his jab over and over. Now Manny begins to assert himself a little bit more here in round two.
He's trying to find that knockout power with that left hand, and he's getting closer and closer.
It's going to take an accumulation, it would appear, but the accumulation could well take place.
And see, once again, that's what I'm saying. After he throws that left hand punch, that's when he gets caught usually, right after that.
But he got Velasquez with a counter left hand in
Right,
the last
once again.
that stunned Velasquez. Velasquez now nailing Pacquiao with a right. Pacquiao backs Velasquez off with a left. Velasquez wobbled momentarily after two big Pacquiao left hands.
With a guy like Velasquez, sometimes you have to watch very carefully. He's so uncoordinated, gangly, that you'll get excited thinking that he's hurt and maybe overextend yourself.
Pacquiao is starting to get more accurate with both his jab and the left hand. That lead left hand landed flush. Now the speed begins to show up.
Pacquiao is trying to take a break right now just to figure out what's going on.
He blocked one right hand with his glove, took the second right hand, and shook his head a bit. Pacquiao landing a left in there. Velasquez with a 76 power shots, landed 28. Velasquez swinging away with the right hand after Pacquiao popped him inside with the left. And you heard Velasquez's corner, Emmanuel. They think he's overexcited and they want him to be more under control.
Yeah, he's a very, I guess you're such a strong pro-Mexican crowd, even though you have a good Filipino crowd here, but I think he's gotten wrapped up into the excitement of the crowd here.
That's right. He's momentarily wearing Eric Morales' cape because he's got the full support of Morales' crowd. So maybe he feels like he's Morales.
But also, you know, with by the same token, even though he's not the most talented guy, he's doing something I think is very good with his limited talent, and that is punching that weird right hand that he throws after Pacquiao finishes punching, because Pacquiao's out of position usually after he finishes up his flurries.
Larry made the point about conventional fighter versus a southpaw. But in truth, Manny Pacquiao doesn't stay in a southpaw stance all that much.
That's right, and that's why often why he's vulnerable to get hit a lot. He actually gets square sometimes after he throws punches, like right there.
He would just as soon square up because he wants to fight.
He's a very exciting, explosive fighter. I love him. He's one of my favorite fighters to watch.
Well, we want to see guys who hit and get hit. Manny Pacquiao hits and gets hit. Hard left hand.
I have this sense that Pacquiao's speed is beginning to dominate, but that Velasquez is dangerous, and anywhere along the line he can land a big punch that could change the fight.
The speed is just such a big difference. Velasquez is just so much slower, and also it looks like Pacquiao seems to be in very good condition. Even though he's punching a lot, he seems to have recuperating powers very good and coming back right after each exchange.
Does appear to be in sensational shape. Pacquiao is known to be a gym rat, very proud of his training habits. Prior to the Morales fight, Filipino fans in Los Angeles were allowed to come to the Wild Card gym where Freddie Roach trains Pacquiao and watch him train on a daily basis. After that fight, Roach decided that was too much of a distraction. This time around, they shut them out. Whenever they set up and face each other again, it's usually Pacquiao who lands first because of his greater speed. If you're going to block a punch with your glove, it'd be a good idea to hold the glove firm so that it doesn't go right into your face, as is what happened to Velasquez there. There's the speed and the big left hand by Pacquiao. Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 3 rounds?
Okay, Jim. 2 rounds to 1. 29-28. Manny Pacquiao. Jim, that's what Hector Velasquez did enough with that looping right hand to win round 1. But at rounds 2 and 3, Manny Pacquiao with that straight left hand and that move after he hits him has just been murdering Velasquez. I mean, Velasquez has to score when Manny Pacquiao's right in front of him, and that's all there is to it.
Power connects in round 3. Pacquiao was 18 out of 47. Velasquez 8 out of 38. So Velasquez got a benefit early on from swinging away and unleashing his offense. But more and more, Pacquiao has found the openings in that attack to allow him to land power punches.
Yes, it's a very tough fight for Pacquiao. I never expected it to be this difficult, but I guess it's a tough guy mentally, I think, and physically. And also, basically, Pacquiao's still doing basically the same thing over and over, though. If he would relax and box something like they've been telling him, he could maybe be more effective with power punches, but everything that he does is a power punch. He drives his opponent into a defensive mode with merely the way he shoots his jab, usually.
He acts in thriller movies in the Philippines. He's been in 5 different movies. In each of the last 2, he's the star. His buddies are wrestlers and action fighters from other kinds of action fighting sports and combat sports. He wants every moment of his life to be a thriller.
Yeah, but it is, but I don't know how many of these type fights he can keep having back to back. And when you're fighting the quality guys, you don't knock them out that easy.
Well, fighters like this, as you know, Emmanuel, they have a few hot years when they're filled with confidence, and it's the time you just gotta take the gun and shoot it.
Larry, you're right, but still, a fighter like him, he has to do what he's doing right now. He may make enough money in the next year or two where if he does run out of energy, so to say, he'll at least be a rich man.
Sluggers. He has in some ways the kind of life that Jack Dempsey had. He has in some ways the kind of life that Mike Tyson had at his peak in the ring. Manny Pacquiao has parallels to both those guys.
Which his fans wish.
Which is opening next week in Los Angeles. And he's also going to... He's also going to sing with the Black Eyed Peas in a song called Champion. Licensed fists for a champion.
Black Eyed Peas are red hot. Manny Pacquiao's red hot. Good match. Black Eyed Peas are a high contact group. Manny Pacquiao is a high contact fighter.
And Velasquez is just so relaxed. That's why it's so difficult to hurt him. It's just a total relaxed. His body, everything is easy going. And he absorbs and goes with every blow that gets hit with.
You know, Freddie Roach asked Manny Pacquiao to throw a few more body punches. I sometimes get the impression he could go a whole month without throwing a body punch.
No, he just loves to fight. He's a very exciting guy. He's explosive, then he rests, recuperates, then he explodes again, rests again, then explodes again.
Wouldn't he make it easier if he would focus on the body just a little bit, Emmanuel?
Oh, yeah, and he can box a little bit, mix up his attack. Every punch don't have to be a knockout punch. He can relax his opponent, and then a hard punch would be more effective. But when you see him moving towards you, you can expect nothing but dynamite in every punch.
It was a good body punch.
upstairs, set up by the body pump. Velasquez gets in a good little shot to the body. Pacquiao just keeps bombing him upstairs with rights and lefts.
Pacquiao has landed more right hands tonight than we usually see him.
Yes. You know, when he gets tired after his explosion and wants to take a break, his opponent, Velasquez, follows him, but he follows him so slow that he can take his break and set up and start all over again without being in any danger. Another good right hand.
All right, now
In fact, he was considered the biggest puncher on the entire Olympic team in 2000, even though he was the smallest guy.
and en route to the ring to score that knockout, Valoria gave a hug to the fighter he fought in his last fight here in Staples Center, a Mexican fighter named Ruben Contreras. The story there was that after Valoria knocked out Contreras in the 6th round, Contreras suffered subdural bleeding and actually was taken to a hospital where he nearly died. Contreras has won the battle for his life. He's getting better, and Valoria dedicated his knockout tonight to his previous opponent.
That's very nice of him, too.
Also, Jim Valoria, it turns out, something we didn't fully know, is an Hawaiian American, of course, but he has a 100% Filipino background, so that he can take advantage of all the Filipino fans who have come out for Pacquiao, and maybe that'll be part of his fan base as well.
CompuBox numbers through round 5. Pacquiao's landed 109 power shots. Velasquez has landed 68. Shows you what a dynamic offensive force Pacquiao is. Shows you that he leaves himself open defensively.
Yes, it does. But this is the perfect opponent for him in preparation for the fight with Morales, because even though he may get tired and he's having a rough contest, the slowness of the opponent, Velasquez, will always permit him to be able to get away.
There's an abrasion alongside the left eye of Velasquez. Testimony to those right hands he's been catching just like that.
Sizzling right hand inside by Pacquiao, who has zeroed in the last couple of rounds and seems to be getting more and more accurate with his power shots.
I'm very impressed with his stamina and his condition, right, because he's thrown a lot of punches, power punches, and still is punching with full power at this stage of the fight.
There's a creeping doubt in my mind, Emmanuel, as to whether Manny Pacquiao is really a 130-pound fighter.
No, I don't think so. I think his best weight is 126 pounds. And when you're fighting guys like Morales, who are coming in from 140, that natural weight, it can be a big factor late in the fight.
Perfect right hand by Pacquiao.
Right hook.
Stuns Velasquez. Pacquiao trying to finish it. Got 40 seconds to get it done. One of the most vicious finishers in the sport. Velasquez in big trouble now, trying to hold on.
Well, Velasquez is doing something that's very smart. Clint, even if you have to fall down with the opponent.
Pacquiao just missed a counter left hand that would have ended the fight. Good job of holding on by Velasquez. He's still staggering.
Velasquez is not only hurt, I think fatigue is a big factor now. There's no way I can see him going through the fight.
The increasing accuracy of Pacquiao's shots making a difference. And Velasquez goes to his knee as the round comes to a close. They're saying he did so before the bell, so it is a knockdown. And that's a stoppage. Manny Pacquiao does his part, and in typical Manny Pacquiao fashion, he wasn't going to take no for an answer on the knockout quest tonight.
I was very impressed tonight. punching power, stamina, everything.
I was just about to come to the conclusion it was going to be very difficult for him to get that knockout tonight. And he stepped up the accuracy of his power shots and started landing them all right on the button.
And especially the right hook. Everyone was looking for the left hand. He landed the right hook.
Hello mga tol, to dito panoorin nyo. Dito nagumpisa yung pagkabangog ni Velasquez dito mga tol. So dito niratrat ni Idol Money yung kalaban niya. Kaya ito is hanggang dito lang talaga siya. Tinadtad niya ng todo ng sontok. So yan lang mga tol yung isi-share ko sa araw na ito at hanggang sa susunod. Mga tol, marami pa tayong pwedeng isi-share sa inyo mga tol. So baybayin nyo lang palagi yung YouTube channel ko hanggat ano lang po yung may isi-share ko po sa inyo mga tol. And don't forget to watch and subscribe. Thank you for watching guys. Bye.
2 minutes, 59 seconds of round number 6. The winner by knockout victory. He is the new WBC Super Featherweight International Champion, Manny